If, like myself, you have an interest in true crime, you'll be no stranger to seeing people get a little bit too obsessed with killers. One quick search on Etsy will bring up an array of results reaching a fangirl level, from t-shirts to mugs with crude slogans such as "Choke me like Bundy" and "Eat me like Dharma." On a more extreme level, people will tattoo killers' faces on themselves, with some going as far as tattooing Bundy's bite marks taken from crime scene photos. While these are modern-day devotions, serial killer groupies are not a new phenomenon. Welcome to On a Darker Note. If you are interested in true crime and the darker side of history, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Male killers have always attracted groups of women, writing to them, sending pictures, and attending trials. Arguably, the most famous leader was Charles Manson. His followers were so loyal they joined his cult and killed for him. While Manson did not murder directly himself, he ordered his groupies to kill, and the hold he had over them made them do so willingly. While these killers must be charismatic in nature in order to attract these fans, there are many reports of Bundy's good looks and charming nature is what attracted his victims. What makes these people follow them so blindly? Hybristophillia is a phenomenon where a sexual attraction is formed to someone who has committed an outrageous act, often with serial killers. There is little known as to why people, mainly women, are attracted in this way. But some theorize a naturally submissive nature, while others think that the media and attention these killers gain attracts the fans. A study outlined in Demonic Males by Richard Wrangham and Dale Peterson observed female orangutans being attracted to the more aggressive and larger males. This could explain hybristophilia as a biological drive to a seemingly powerful male. Forensic psychologist Catherine Ramsland studied women who dated or married serial killers and made a list of motives as to why these women were attracted to them. A few of these include the typical belief that they can change the man, along with a desire to fantasize about a perfect boyfriend. If your boyfriend is in prison, he can't be out there cheating, talking to other women, or doing things that you would necessarily not agree with. Another theory is that they cannot find love conventionally. Many have a history of trauma, either as a child or during an adult partnership. They are then attracted to these killers as their status behind bars offers the woman control and potential safety in the relationship. Even though they are dating a known serial killer, this man can't get out. Unless, of course, he's Ted Bundy. There appears to be a disconnect between the man and his crimes in the hybristophiliac's mind. Jeffrey Dahmer received many love letters in jail, despite his SA offences, cannibalism, and his sexuality. More recently, Chris Watts continues to receive letters and pictures in prison, despite having killed his wife and children. It's almost as if these women believe, "It won't happen to me." Some women go as far as marrying these men while they are in prison. Carol Ann Boone met Ted Bundy while working together in Washington. When he was convicted several years later, Boone attended his trial upon where Bundy proposed, knowing Florida state law allowed them to marry in the courtroom if a judge was present.
The defense called only one witness, Carol Boone. Acting as his own lawyer, Bundy questioned her about his character. She said he's a kind, warm, patient man, a very positive part of her life. Then the convicted man popped the question.
Carol, do you want to marry me? Yes. And I want to marry you. Yes. And I do want to marry you.
Bundy went on questioning Boone. The prosecution called the marriage proposal a charade and asked the jury to consider the timing of the announcement.
She later went on to give birth to his daughter, and believed until the day Bundy confessed that he was innocent. After his confession, she said that she felt betrayed by him. Another example is Doreen Leoy, wife of the infamous Night Stalker Richard Ramirez. Doreen was attracted to Ramirez the moment she saw his mugshot on TV.
Reporter Vicky Liviakis has interviewed Doreen Leoy as part of a documentary on the Night Stalker.
There are many who would look at Richard Ramirez in the eye and say, He is the face of evil. And yet you look at him and you see the man of your dreams.
Yes.
Who needs glasses here?
I can't help the way the world looks at him. They don't know him the way I do.
And the next day, Doreen walked down the aisle, albeit a prison aisle, with her groom. Here's the couple and her response at being the new Mrs. Richard Ramirez.
It feels wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled, very proud, and a little relieved that the bulk of the day is over, and just hopefully I can enjoy the rest of my day in peace with Richard's family and think about the importance of what happened today.
Despite his horrific killings and other atrocious acts, she remained loyal to him, eventually marrying him in 1996. She believed he was innocent of his 13 counts of murders and 30 other felonies, including SA, while her family disowned her. It was only in 2009, when he was convicted of the murder and SA of a 9-year-old Mei Lung, that Doreen finally saw the light and left Ramirez, although there is no evidence of an official divorce. When he eventually died in 2013, Doreen did not come forward to claim his body. While we have no solid idea why hybristophillia exists, it's clearer that it's here to stay. Perhaps one day we will find a definitive cause and hopefully a treatment, but until then I'm sure we will witness many more cases to come. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you have any other examples of hybristophillia, or do you know anyone in real life that suffers with this condition? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below.